friends, in this video, I will talk about SUMIFS function. So here when we are having the multiple conditions, multiple criteria, and we want to sum a specific range, we are using SUMIFS function. So in the case of SUMIFS function, the syntax will be, we need to provide the sum range firstly, then we will write the criteria range, then the criteria, and it will be continue up to the number of times we are having the criteria. Then if we want to see sum range is what? Sum range is the range of the cells which we want to sum. Criteria range will be the range where we want to find our criteria. So criteria range 1, criteria range 2, likewise. So according to the number of conditions, the criteria range will be provided by us, and then the criteria we need to provide. So this way, this is the SUMIFS function concept. Now we will see the understanding of using the SUMIFS function with the help of one example. So friends, you can see here we are having a data set of singers where we are having the song number, last names of the singer, date, and the duration in minutes. So the first problem which we need to address is, what is the total duration of songs performed by Spears in the year 2004? So you can see here we need to address two things. First one is the last name of the singer, which is Spears, and the second one is the year, which is 2004. So that means here the conditions are more than one. So rather than using SUMIF, we will use SUMIFS function. So let's try it. Putting a equal sign, typing the SUMIFS, then it is asking you to provide the sum range. So the sum range will come from the minutes column. So you need to select the entire column. After this, you need to put a comma. And then after this, you need to give the criteria range. So the criteria one is the last name of the singer. So I am writing B2 colon B952. After the comma, in the double quote, I am writing the name of the singer, which is Spears, putting a comma. Now you need to define the year 2004. So here, the next criteria range will be coming from the date column, which is in the column number C. So writing the range, that is C2 colon C952. After the comma, in the double quote, I am writing greater than or equals to 01/01/2004. Closing the bracket, putting a comma, again defining the range of the date column, that is C2 colon C952. After the comma, writing the criteria, that is in the double quote, it is greater than or equals to 31/12/2004. And then closing the double quote, closing the bracket, pressing the enter. We are getting the answer as 170 minutes is the total duration of the songs performed by Spears in the year 2004. Let's take another example. Now question is, what is the total duration of the songs performed by Murray during January 1, 2004 and July 10, 2005? So as again it is more than one condition, so we will use SUMIFS function. Firstly, we need to provide the sum range, which is coming from the minutes column. That is, we need to get the total duration. So we know the column is D. I can write D2 colon D952. After the comma, first criteria range is the name of the singer or the last name of the singer, which is in the B column. So B2 colon B952. After the comma, you need to write the name of the singer. So rather than writing, I am selecting wherever I am finding Murray. After the comma, you need to now define these dates, which is coming from the date column. So firstly, the criteria range will be the date column. So it is C2 colon C952 after the comma. Now it should be greater than or equals to January 1, 2004. In the double quote, you can write greater than or equals to 01/01/2004, closing the double quote, putting the comma. Now again taking the criteria range, which is the date column, C2 colon C952 after the comma. Now the last is July 10, 2005. It is 10. In the double quote, you will write greater than or equals to 10/07/2005, closing the double quote, closing the bracket. Now you can press enter. So you are getting 38 minutes is the total duration of the songs performed by Murray during the January 1, 2004 and July 10, 2005. Now friends, let's take few more examples. So here the data set is related to the sales done by the salesperson. So the first problem is calculate the total sales done by Jim in the state of WA. So there you can see. So here you can see we are having the two conditions. First one is the name of the salesperson. Second one is the state. So you need to get the total sales now. So in the double quote, so we will put the equal sign. We will type the SUMIFS in the brackets. You need to provide the sum range, which is coming here from the sales. So you can select the sum of the, so you can select the range of the sales column. After this comma, criteria range. So firstly, we will take the name of the salesperson, so which is in the A column. So you can select it. It is A2 colon A13. After the comma, I am selecting the name of the salesperson, which is Jim. Putting a comma. Now you need to provide the range of the state column, which is in the B column. So here you can put a comma and then you need to provide the criteria, which is WA, and you can close the bracket. You can press now enter. You are getting the answer as 80. So that means 80 is the total sales done by Jim in the state of WA. Next problem is calculate the total sales done by Jane in the state of GA. So again, you can put the equal sign, write the function name, which is SUMIFS. You can select also, and then you need to provide the range of the sales which you want to sum. So it is coming from the sales column. So you can select the sales column. After providing the range, you can put a comma, then criteria range. So criteria range is the name. So you can select this, the column A, comma, and then I am writing the name of the salesperson, which is Jane. And then the state range you need to provide, which is in the B column. And in the after the comma, you need to write the name of the state. And then you can close the bracket. Now you can press enter. So we are getting the answer as 290 is the total sales done by Jen in the state of GA. So friends, this way SUMIFS function can be used when you are having multiple criteria and you want to get the sum of the specific range. Thank you friends. I hope this video will help you to understand the concept of SUMIFS function. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Thank you.